What's up, guys? Cardboard Kane here, and I'm here today with my friend from high school I haven't seen since 2003?
Something like that?
I mean, I probably spotted you once or twice in 2004 or some kind of crap, but yeah, haven't seen each other since 2003, and what better way than to commemorate the reunion by opening up a whole bunch of Obsidian Flame stuff. Now, in my last video, we would have figured out that I've already master set this set already, but I guess the goal now is to try and get Tony's one master setted. And his is bizarre. I wouldn't call it a master set, it's more of a flex set. So, from what you said, your first page is going to be the Charmander promos.
From the ETBs?
Yeah, a full 12 pocket page of Charmander promos.
Yeah, to kick things off.
Yeah. Followed by the set. So when we get to the first Charizard, does that immediately become a full set of the Charizard EX, the Darkness one?
Yes.
So that's going to be the full set. And it's going to continue on until the next Charizard, which is the Terrorized Charizard. That's going to be a full page.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Charizards he thinks he's going to get out of this, so he might be for a bit of a rude
awakening.
It won't be enough. I mean, if it is, then this is a video of the century.
It's going to start. It's going to start somewhere.
Yep, and then as you guessed it, once he gets to the Alt Art Charizard, he's going to have a full page of those.
Which is very expensive.
And then the gold ones. And then just to end the flex, he's going to end it with a full page of gold fire energies.
So there won't be any empty spaces whatsoever.
Well, there might be a few, which you can probably just figure something else out. Maybe just go get a whole another page of old Charizards. But yeah, so that's the goal. This video will obviously be done over 3 parts, because we'll be doing 1 box each, and then another box each, and then we'll do the 2 booster bundles at the end, and then we'll see how far he gets in his endeavor. I'll more than likely probably donate a few cards to help along his...
Bear in mind, this is only half the haul.
Oh, wait, how much you got left?
I still got 50 blister packs, another 7 more booster bundles, another 4 boxes of booster boxes.
Okay, so you might kind of get halfway there, so...
Still another 8 ETBs.
Okay, you might get 3/4 of the way there. So we'll see. Alright, let's get stuck into it. We'll just unbox these, we'll crack them open, and then we'll start from the unpacking. Alright, well, we've got them undone, so you don't have to hear any plastic and key ASMR, and we're just going to get into it, and hopefully we manage to pull multiples of his flex set. So, good luck, man. Good luck.
I don't need luck.
You don't... Oh, he doesn't need luck. He just...
Okay, look. Okay, look. Take the first pack.
Yeah?
And I'll see.
You're doing your
I'm
science.
pretty sure.
Okay, this happened last time with Silver Tempest and you're wrong, but okay, which one?
Oh, okay, just the first pack on the left side.
First pack on the left side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guarantee a hit.
Okay, so that'll be at the end. We'll just leave it at the end.
Okay, we'll be at the end.
Alright,
Okay. Oh, then we'll just go on as
And which
normal.
side are we going to go down first? The right-hand side or left-hand side?
Always pick the left.
Always left. Okay, we're going down left.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't need luck, we just need probability. Gotcha. Easy. Leaving your luck to
Don't you
chance.
love statistics?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, do you want to keep your code cards for yourself, or do you want them to...
Yes, I do, because I want to play online.
There we go. So I'm sorry, guys. You're not going to get code cards this time.
Yeah, because I'm the total opposite of him.
Look, to be fair, the only reason why they get code cards from me is because I got 2,000 sitting there already, so... I don't need them! I don't need any more of them. Your Toxtricity, which is kind of cool. You already got your reverse holo
Yukamori. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, honestly, with this set, I found getting the reverse holos, some of the cards was so difficult. It was so hard to get some of them. It's just insane. I just didn't have... The fact that I didn't get any common, like, non-holo Mawiles.
Yeah.
Out of 5 boxes, mind you. Like, I went through all the hits, like, all the boxes, so many times. I couldn't find a single non-holo Mawile. I just... Oh, there's your first gold. So
What is it?
I got your first hit. I got you your gold artisan. Your gold artisan. So I don't think that's one of your flex cards. So that's off to
No,
a
but
bad
it's still a
start.
gold because I am trying to collect them as well as I go.
True. Now, do you want them in upside down, or because he's a double sleever? Do you want them to go?
Yeah,
upside down?
down.
Yeah,
and like the
okay.
other way. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I got you. I got you.
Let's see. Magnezone.
He's under the impression that one day he'll get flooded out and all his cards need to be floating around completely, perfectly submerged. And as usual on the bottom of the screen, you'll see the hit zone there. I'll be popping up the cards during the editing process of this video so that you don't have to have a whole bunch of cards in front. Cleans up a bit of space for us so it's not so cluttered. And so we have a constant reminder or a visual of what hits he didn't get. As soon as you told me, when you said unorthodox, I didn't know what to expect.
That's the whole point.
It kind of crossed my mind that you were going to do some kind of weird flex. I didn't think you were going to go to that level of flex, though. That's the only thing. I didn't think you were going to go that far with the flex. I was like, oof.
It's something.
He's not trying to flex right now. He's just trying to absolutely demolish anyone's, like...
It'll happen. I'll make it happen.
An envy sense or something. They just like look at you like, when you're not looking, you're falling down the stairs. Oh Jesus!
Some of these cards you can really build decks around it.
I think some of them yes,
Yeah.
but I think for like a lot of the competitive players, from what I've gathered, because I've started playing the competitive things in store because I want those Series 3 prize packs.
Yeah.
They've started saying that or they've said that this is probably like one of the actual worst sets for competitive play.
Okay.
Because it's just like not much in it.
Why is this upside down?
That happened to my daughter the other day as well, and she was sitting there like, "Why is this upside down?" Like, what? I honestly straight up thought that she just pulled a dummy, but yeah.
From the ETB, it's like 3 cards were upside down back to back.
Oh.
I was like, is that right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you saw the first video that we did with the unboxing. I had one packet that was completely open and crimped over.
Oh, yeah.
I opened the packet. I picked the packet. I'm like, it's open. It's miscrimped. It's crimped right across the I was kind of hoping like the hit was crimped, to be honest, because I was like, come on. No, it's the common. It's like, dang. Because people that collect like misprints and miscuts, they're weird to me. They're about as weird as people that collect sealed. I'm sorry to say. Like, I can't understand that. I'm like... The fact that I've got some sealed stuff sitting over there in that thingy thing, I have to put it out of sight, out of mind, or else I'd just be like constantly going like... Today. Today.
If not...
Today, I'm going to unbox that. I mean, there's two... Like I said, there's 2 Evolving Skies stadiums in there. So it's like... Very, very
Wait
tempting.
until they go to the moon.
I mean, I think if I didn't have a Moonbryon, or 3, I probably would have opened them by now. Because Charlene bought them for my Christmas present that I never got because she was waiting for it to come in. So I was like, oh. She brought them and I looked at it and I was like, I can't open these. And she's like, why not? Because
you're gonna go to the moon.
Expensive. I know it's not all about... I know I preach and say it's not about money and everything. You should just enjoy it. But I was like, I can't in good favor go and open... I guess that's also another thing as well. Like, oops, I'm putting the common cards on top of the hollows. How do I go ahead and do that? I can't in good conscience go ahead and still open up. Like, that's why right now I'm opening these and I feel okay about it because it's not my money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course.
I get to have that thrill of opening stuff, making content for everybody else, and content with a buddy I haven't met in a long time, without any cost. This is like the best case. This is what it feels like to be a child. I'm back to returning to being child because when Pokemon first came out, my parents were okay financially wise, but not okay enough to go, hey, let's just go buy. Yeah, right. Yeah. She made so many in this set. Like I'm surprised.
I thought it was normally just 2 per set.
She made like 4.
Nice.
So Yukimori made Clefairy, Lillipup, Larvestar, and I think there's one more. I think she made Cleffa as well. No,
you got Clefairy already.
It'll pop up at some point. I'm just so happy. Like the fact that she's still making card art is like nuts.
It's real good.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. We weren't. There we go. There's a Larvestar I was just talking about. We weren't financially well enough to go, hey, let's just go buy boxes of Pokemon cards. Like when you think about it back then, like older generation parents, me being me, it's like cards. Why not go buy textbook or something? Just like.
It's a whole different generation back then.
Oh, yeah. But now, look back and like, hey, Dad, if you had, just gotten me a few Pokemon cards and stuff like that, I could have bought the house myself. If only you listened to me. Because I would have looked care of I would have taken care of my stuff back then. Like, much like you did, like this guy's stuff. Like, you were collecting while we were in high school, right? Like, before then. I think
well into it, but mostly basketball stuff.
Yeah, but still, that's like, you got a room, not old, sorry, your toadstool's upside down.
We're gonna see a lot of that now.
Your toadstool. Man, somebody on that assembly line was drunk. Okay, so your first toad scroll is going to go in upside down, so we don't need to do another toad scroll. Like so, and then your Varoom is going to go in upside down. Like so.
Ooh, Ninetales.
Cool. Ninetales looks nice, right?
Nice!
Nice tails. Nice tails. Geez, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, he was, I think the earliest thing I knew that I was collecting was like the Oddbod stuff. I don't know if any of you guys out there like old enough to know what the Oddbods was. Was it Oddbods or Hotbods or whatever?
Oddbods.
Oddbods.
I've got some too.
Yeah, like the fact when you showed me that you had those, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
I remember everyone on the back of the bus. Was it during primary school or high school? It was high school, right?
High school.
Yeah, I remember everyone on the back of the bus just ripping out the damn things and just rubbing them. Like, it sounds wrong. I'm sorry, it does sound wrong, but like they had little hotspot things on you, like little glow in the dark sections on the card, and when you rub them hard enough,
apply heat.
Okay, yes. That's a better way to say it. Apply heat. When you apply heat to said spots, still doesn't sound right. It would reveal like either like just like was it a word or another, like either a word or like another part of the picture or something. So it was kind of like
a picture.
Yeah, it was kind of like a collector's picture book. But yeah, that kind of stuff was like so cool back then. But they were such an awkward. They weren't a usual card, right? Like they were long.
They were very long. Yeah, and there's no way you could put him in a sleeve.
Yeah, was there a binder for? I mean, did we even have sleeves back then?
I don't know if they even had binders back then. Maybe they had.
We definitely had binders. We had like the Ultra Pro sleeve, sleeve pages.
They had retail binders, like you buy off the shelves, but they weren't any good anyway.
No. That's why I'm glad I started Yu-Gi-Oh when I did, because they had the album collector something things. That's why my Yu-Gi-Oh cards stayed perfect for 18 years in my parents' garage. And it's not the best built garage, but they stayed perfect.
I still remember, I wasn't. When my brother started collecting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon stuff, the base set, like, I wasn't into it for some reason.
There's the other one, Sinisty.
Okay.
Yeah, she's done so much, man. It's amazing. It's so good. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure back then, like, I don't know when sleeves started becoming a thing. Like, top loaders definitely did become a thing for, like, a long time after the base set Pokemon did. Yeah, I can't remember if, like, sleeves were, like, really a thing when Pokemon first came out. I can't remember. Like, I wasn't... At the same time as well, like, I don't think I loved Pokemon back then. I remember I liked Pokemon so much publicly that I got made fun of a little bit. But I wasn't into the cards, because I think at that sense I had, like, sort of like the old parent brain as well. I was like, what's the point of the cards? Just like, nah. I just rather game, Dad.
It's a hobby.
Go get me the Pokemon Reds and stuff like that. I'm cool with that. And Pokemon Pinball and all that kind of crap. That was such a good game. I loved that game, man. Pokemon Pinball is probably one of the best entries in the whole, like, Pokemon gameverse, I reckon. Like, low-key. Anyone that got to play that back then, like, during its time, man, I reckon it holds up even now. But yeah, I don't think sleeves were a thing back then. It was... But regardless, I would have probably taken care of them in, like, the best way fashion. But seeing other kids throw around Charizards and stuff like that, like they were, like, candy, it's like, ooh...
Those were the days.
Fast forward 20 years. You went, you've been crying now.
The entire economy goes upside down.
Oh, my mum sold all my old Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards last week. Why would she do that?
The only reason I was into, like, NBA cards was because of my cousin, because he was heavily into it, and then he kind of enabled me.
Ah, you got a full art Poppy. Nice.
Poppy.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the card art, Scarlet Violet is amazing. I just, like, even the trainer cards don't look too different from Sword and Shield. Yeah. But they still look good. They've got that little bit more, especially the English one, because obviously the Japanese ones always look better than the English ones. But these ones look good. Like, they definitely look okay. I cannot complain about that. But yeah, your cousin was into the basketball cards and everything. Yeah,
and so that kind of, like, drew my attention too much. And then back then in supermarkets, they had like little vending machines. You put a $2 coin in and you just push it in, and then the card will come, the packet will come out like that. Yeah. I was into that, and then they had what do you call it? Or back then it was like a lot of Marvel and DC.
Marvel, DC.
All those packs from Ultra Flare and stuff.
Yeah. Back
So
when Upper Deck Entertainment was a thing, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're completely gone now, right?
Yeah, they're gone ages ago.
I think they're
Upper Deck, they're still making it, but it doesn't look as good as what it was back then.
Oh, this pack is weird. This pack is weird.
It's like full airtight.
Yeah, and it's like, see now. Yeah, no, they've overcrimped it, so they crimped it so too far over.
Yeah.
So it's like you lose that extra hang. Charlene's like, yeah, I like the tight. The tight ones are the good ones. I was just like, okay. I
think something's coming up here.
She's good at picking him, to be perfectly fair. She's got that luck, and she's got a poker face like no tomorrow. She can pull Moonbury on and just stare at you, be like, yeah, it's alright. You wouldn't even know. I'll forever
an
hate
upside
that
down Pormort EX.
Upside down? It's the Australian edition. You fine? We're in Australia. We're doing this. It's just normal. We just order. For us, we just look at the card. It's upside down, and we see normal vision. It's fine. We order correct. I don't know if that's good or not. No, you know what? That's definitely not good. So I've hit the poppy again.
Again?
I'm sorry, man.
Well, all on one side.
All on one side. Actually, wait.
That's actually rare.
Is it?
Well, you wouldn't hit it twice in one box.
In one box.
Yeah, that's quite unusual.
Well, that means the old art's on the other side, or that's the old art. That single pack that you say, first on the left, first on the left.
I mean, like, I could be wrong. I
mean, you were wrong the other few times that we did my ones when I was like getting like, oh yeah, what do you want to do? Okay, we'll just do an experiment. I need you to get the 7th pack from the left down the.
Well, it worked for me.
It didn't work for me. I was just like, what is this? This is terrible. This ain't what I'm looking for at all. So the first pack on the right hand side. Does Bonsley have a card at all in the set? Like in the entire history of the game? If it does have one,
it did.
I'm just sitting here like, hey man, does this card have a thing? And then
I'm sure it did, and you pulled one out.
Yeah, and then they pulled this one.
Yeah.
Pulled your Ice Cube alt art.
Nice.
This card actually looks a lot better in person than it does on the computer. Like, you know how like you get the that flat animated image that they have on the website? It does not do it any justice. Like the same with the Charizard. Like when I saw the Charizard, like ew. Like knowing what the guy that actually like the other art that he's done, like what other ones did he do? I can't. For some reason now I can't remember which ones he did. But like, you look at the amount of art that the guy that did the Charizard old art, and then you look at that on the computer, you're like, ugh, why? It looks like a 5-year-old drew that when he was blind, like blind drunk.
Yeah, and gave him like a whole set of colored pencils to pick colors.
Yeah.
The
child just like inebriated on Finnegan or something, and he's just like,
and then
gone ahead and draw a Charizard. Like, here we go. It almost sort of looked like, you remember the old vending machine Japanese series where they got like kids to draw the Pokemon cards and stuff?
Oh yes,
like,
yes.
There's one there. There's the Snorlax there. That one there. That guy did the art for Pikmin.
Oh no way!
Yeah, he grew up to become an artist for Pikmin and stuff like that, and like a game developer and everything. But it looked like that. But then once I saw it in person, it actually looked really nice. But the gold Charizard still looks like it's from Wish or AliExpress or something. It's not. It doesn't look nice.
Don't be like that.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It does. I got you a Larvitar, by the way. Your art rare.
Nice.
This box is not too bad. Besides the double poppy, as long as we don't hit the poppy again, I think we're fine. As long as we don't hit the poppy again, we're fine. But you're okay. You're okay so far. But that being said, I have hit the old art and the gold in my box.
This is probably the only set where I won't get awfully upset when I get the best card.
But I'm just saying, I've already hit the old art and the gold in my one, so that pack that you told us to put aside is not looking very good.
Alright, 2 down, 46 to go.
Oh, wow, you got the Charizard. Wow, you're lucky. You
2
know
down, 46 to go.
that Charizard's actually harder to hit than the gold.
Why is that?
That's just the averages that have come out. They've said that the base set Darkness Charizard is harder to hit than the gold. That's just from averages.
Jeez.
I actually haven't pulled the Alt Art Charizard. I've opened 5 boxes. I've got one more box there ready for a video with my buddies from the shop. But like, I haven't pulled the Alt Art Charizard, and I only finished the Master Set because I got a good friend that gave me, emphasis on the word gave me, the Alt Art Charizard. Amazing dude. But Adam, which you'll meet in a future video very soon, his box so far, he's opened up 5 boxes as well, and he pulled like 2 Terra Charizards, 2 Alt Art Charizards.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, man, you took the good one. But then, he is also very far away from Master Setting. Very far away compared to me. Like, before I got the few cards from my friend. Like, he's very far away. Like, he's missing a whole bunch of hollows and everything as well.
Luckily, this set isn't too big. I mean,
this set's tiny. I'm not too sure how I feel about it being too small, because it doesn't... I guess for, like, a sense of achievement or sense of grandness, just by looking at it, it's not as grand as, like, looking at Scarlet Violet's base set or Paldea Evolved.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't particularly mind it being smaller. But if they're going to make the set smaller, I would prefer them to be a bit more cheaper. Because that kind of makes more sense. Like, there's not as many chase cards in the set. The pull rates are better. So they shouldn't be really charging much more.
I don't know how many versions we're going to get of this.
Hey, have you gotten one already?
I believe I do, sir.
Oh, okay, so double.
No, you mean here?
Yeah, here.
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright, look. It's all fun and games when you hit the first one. You know, you need to hit the first one, and then it all goes downhill from there. That's all you want. That's all you want. At least you hit one. See, like, immediately my sadness for your one came when I hit that double poppy. I think there might be...
it's only our first 2 boxes, so
yeah,
there's still yet more to come.
Hey, look.
I'm trying to spread my chances here.
Yeah, the way I see it, you've hit a double, which means someone else could want to trade for something that you need. So
plenty of doubles.
I don't mind the way that I don't mind the set being smaller. The set is highly tradable. I think people, you'll probably notice that, like, a lot of the people that are very vocal about not liking the set or liking Scarlet Violet are the ones that are purely in the hobby to make money. Like, only make money. Like, they don't...
Well, there's bound to be people like that.
Yeah, they don't open packs. They collect sealed only. They don't collect master sets. There you go. You got one.
Yeah.
You got one.
I mean,
you got the rhyme. See, we're good on the first hit. That's it. Now you just pray that she doesn't pop up again. But yeah, you'll just notice the people like that. They're just, you know. I don't know. This guy complained about pulling Iono. How many old arts do you have of it? 2?
2.
Yeah, he complained about pulling old Iono. Exactly.
Because I didn't want the Iono.
Man, I got an upside down EX again. You got an upside down Krabby Boy.
As long as it adds to the master set.
Yeah, Australian Krabby. Australian Krabby right there. But yeah, he's complaining about pulling a secondary Iono just like my wife did as well. She's like, oh, this is a joke. She just wanted a mouse hold, a $10 card. She goes and pulls a much bigger card that we could, like, you know, sell off so we can go buy more cards and save for the next set, which is the only part, mind you, that I care about the money aspect of everything, is when I'm opening my stuff, if I'm going to get doubles, that's good. Because then I can save for the next set a bit more easier. And if it's a good double, then it makes saving for the next set easier. But they literally complained because they didn't get a $10 card or a $20 card compared to their, like, what, $150 card or $200 card. It's like, you see there's a bit of a broken way. Like, you know what, best case scenario with a twisted mind, like 50 viewpoint on that, you could sell the Iona and go buy 20 of the card that you wanted. And you'd be just fine. But it is what it is.
I mean, then again, it's hard to let go of pulling something that you don't expect it. So
yeah. I mean, you know what? What you guys both did would be like me chucking a tantrum from pulling in secondary and a third Moonbryon. I think if anyone saw me do that, they would stare at me, promptly get in their car, and probably hit me with it. Like, God, I've got another Moonbryon. This is... I wanted the full art Gyarados. And they just stare at you.
I don't know. Just give me the Skeledirge gold one.
I want the $10 card, not the $150 card. This isn't fair. My luck sucks. Far out, man. Like I said, that's like some broken mentality. Or there's like,
I'm sure that's a kid's mindset. It's like, I just want that Charizard. And then they pull like some other alt-type waifu, and then they go, "Who's this?" And they just chuck it.
Well,
you know it happens.
Technically, the game was made for kids. This is technically when it first came out, it was made for kids. So I can understand that. I have that mentality. It's like, can you imagine all the kids that would have been our age now, that are our age now? What'd you pull?
Is that the first Terra one we got?
Yes, I don't think I've gotten one yet.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is my first one. Okay, good.
I don't know if the Terra-ized ones count as a full art. They don't count as an alt art, but I think they might count as a full art. So I don't think I'm going to get a Terra in my one.
Well, they don't go over the border, so I wouldn't call it a full art. Right? Is that technically correct?
Well, I mean, this is full art.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure that one's like that. And I think the art. No, but the art res also have a thing as well. So I don't know. I could be completely wrong. One of my boxes, Evelyn's first box, she didn't pull an alt art, and then in a future box, we pulled 2 alt arts. Okay. So anything could happen. I could just pull the Charizard. I didn't pull the Charizard, but I pulled the Pidgeotto EX. It's like full art. So. Not bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I like the mess we're making.
I mean, look, to be fair, that's going to be messed there. There's still all the boxes of piles there. It's fine. Eventually I'll have enough packets that I can just, chuck it on the front lawn and jump into them like a bunch of leaves, Autumn in Australia is not like autumn in America or something where, one oak tree just drops, a 50-foot pile of leaves. That's just, basically a mediocre haystack. But yeah. Well, to be fair, my box so far compared to what you've pulled so far is looking pretty good for the master set point of view for your one. Mm-hmm. So not really doubling up too much, which is good. We've only doubled up on one card, I believe. So, and you haven't hit your alt art yet. So you're gonna get there. You've got something.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I don't know how you guys speed through this. I like to take my sweet time.
I think we've opened so many packets.
Become second nature.
Yeah, so it's from going not opening anything to slow. Example, Evelyn used to take maybe a good 20 seconds to open one packet when we first started.
Okay.
Just trying to get the whole hand-eye coordination and how to do things, and now she's just think Cookie Monster with a cookie. She just shreds through it. And if you tell her that I generally just sleeve the stuff for her because she's a little bit heavy-handed. So I'm like, okay, I might as well do it. Because the one day I tell her to just sleeve it herself, she'll split the card straight in half and we'll get to see the black film of a Pokemon card telling us whether or not it's real or fake. But if you give her the license to just leave the hit next to you and you sleeve it, and she'll tear through it like a buzzsaw. She'll just meow.
I couldn't do that. I need to enjoy looking at each and every card.
I mean, I do too. But it's I guess it's sheer volume. That's I've seen you 20 times before.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't need to see you 21 times in detail. That being said, I've seen Gloom 3 times before, so a happy Gloom for you for your art rare. And then I've also got you your Ice Cube Terrorized one too.
Oh, nice.
So this is
I don't have to worry about buying it singles.
Yeah, this box so far, really good for your master set. I wouldn't be complaining about this one at all, besides the secondary poppy. If you get more than one Gloom, though, I will laugh at you. But also, feeling a little bit of pain because I got 3. I got 3 glooms, and it's like, why? I'm down to 3 packs, and the
Special
pack
art,
that I picked up.
Pidgeotto.
Oh, nice.
Pidgeotto.
So,
There's something about the art. It just looks. I don't know.
I'm not a massive fan of it, to be honest. It
Feels like it's been done in
paint.
Yes.
MS Paint.
Like very easily you can.
Kid pics. Being drawn in kid pics.
I mean, like, come on, it's Pidgeotto. It's first gen. You could make it a little bit better than that.
There's your. These are still called Terrorize, right? Or is it...
Yeah. I mean, like, it says it on the top right corner in little writing. If you didn't notice.
I do now. I do now. So not bad. You're going all right here. You got the
double pack opening.
You got the Terra. You got the Terra rated. Okay. You got it. It's a good spread right now. And I don't think we haven't doubled up on. Yeah, your 2 boxes right now haven't doubled up the size of Poppy. Which is
that Poppy one. Well, that would have like that's like kind of a curveball for me. So it's like
in the same line as well, and just having it there again. Yeah. That even I was surprised. I was like just kind of giggling about it, and all of a sudden she pops up, and you're like, okay.
Would you want a Wiglet plushie or a Diglett plushie?
I've seen both. I saw the Wiglet plushie on someone's stream because they were like over in Japan for the Worlds, and they were in like the gacha parlors.
Yep.
The Wiglet does look kind of cool, but also a little bit confusing at the same time. It's like literally like that tall, like it's sticking like 10 feet out of the ground. So I'm just kind of assuming like, how would that actually sit, or how would you like? You'd have to prop it up somewhere.
Houndoom.
Wiglet's a weird one. Nice.
Houndoom.
I pulled that one in my very last box. I'm wondering, like, that box that's over there, I'm wondering what's in it. Like, it's at the end of the table right now. It's being opened later on tonight. I'm wondering what's in that. Like...
Is that the last of from your case?
Yes.
Yes.
So I've got, okay, I pulled you your Houndstone. So not Houndoom. Houndoom, yeah. I got your Houndstone, which is the undead dog, and he's also upside down. That's happening.
Looking good.
Happening a bit too much, man. Like seriously, like I know we're in Australia and everything, but this is a joke. Like there's like should be like an AU edition on this box or something. Someone just like AU just down there or something. Because that's what it feels like, literally upside down. And I'm gonna save my last pack until you're ready to open your last pack. But so far,
smash for it.
You're
do a double opening.
Let me just let me just put these out in
Oh, I didn't know Scyther was in this.
In sort of order here. So there's your greeted. And then we do that.
Petrol cap.
And then
Tadpole.
The gold will come first, I guess. And that's your art rare. And that's your art rare.
I don't even know all of these Pokemon anyway.
And that's your
Cryogonal. I've never heard of that one before.
I'm getting to the point where I'm catching up, but then the Pokemon comes along like, what are you?
It's like, who are you?
Alright, so your box so far has got a Gold Artisan, which is good. An IceQ EX, Alt Art. Pidgeotto EX Full Art. 2 Poppy Full Arts. A Varoom Art Rare. A Larvitar Art Rare. A Gloom Art Rare. An IceQ EX Terra. Full Art Terra. See, now I know. I've learned something today.
I thought you would know.
I mean, I've called him Terra, but I'm like, at the same time, like, I'm just, making sure. The Greedent EX Terra. Toadspore EX. Clorf EX. Houndstone EX. So you've only doubled up once on my box, which is really, really, really good.
I haven't doubled up anything
yet. That's amazing. Like, that's... If you're going for a master set, you'd be happy with these 2 boxes so far. But you still haven't hit your alt art.
Am I supposed to?
Oh, yeah, you meant to at least get 1 alt art per box, unless you're like Evelyn, but you meant to get an alt art per box. You're meant to. And the only way...
It's that pack, I'm telling you.
Yeah, if that's your one...
I swear, if I'm correct out there, you were like...
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That's what I'm hoping right now.
Okay, I'm seeing something at the back, so...
Pull the alt art. Pull the alt art. Pull the alt art.
Oh, yeah!
Alt art's behind it. Which means your alt art's in your packet you picked.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, last pack.
Oh, he might actually be right.
Whoa.
First time in 4 guesses, he would have gotten it right. Oh, depends on what's in my one as well, then.
Yep. 45 to go.
Jeez. Wait, 45?
So if you count it in total.
Oh,
like
45
12,
Charizard.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I was going to be like...
Well,
wait,
it's Charizard, so you just count it
I was
as
like,
Charizard.
45. I thought you
I
were
already got 3 already.
single page, not double spread. 24 gold. That actually looked pretty cool, though. I got to give you that. You sit there...
Play-Doh. Poison. Nah, no good.
You didn't get an old art in that one? No.
No, nothing.
No way.
Nothing.
Ooh.
But that's normal. I see this all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, okay. Yeah,
I
because
mean, like, if I hit something like this is like good enough already.
Jeez. That's insane. Like, because like I said, like Evelyn's one didn't have one. But she did in her
Maybe
box...
it's a case-by-case basis, no?
I don't know.
Could
because
you
like
say
every
that?
single box... Maybe. Because like every single box that we had one except Evelyn's one. And then the 5th one that we opened
Was it
had
the same
2.
case?
It was in the same case.
Yeah. Then that... okay.
Yeah. So it's just a bit weird. I feel like... I mean, anything can be said because how many of my EXs were like upside down? My Houndstone
Same
was
as
upside
well,
down.
same,
My
same,
Corp was
yeah.
upside down. My Toadschool's upside down. My Greedent wasn't. Yeah, all the normal EXs were upside down.
Yeah, same here. This is very odd.
Someone drunk. All right, let me review your ones. I'm curious to see what you got. So
Okay, here you go.
I'm curious.
I want to
here.
have a look as well.
Oh man, they feel so fluffy when they're double sleeved.
Oh, it's just smooth.
Smooth, man.
Have you tried shuffling it? It's so... It's like butter, man.
Yeah, I know, but you got to squeeze the air out, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's that I can fix that up.
It feels like you're sous videing your cards right now. Oh, sous vide. So you've got this Charizard Gold, which is a good start, a great start. Houndoom EX, Pidgeotto Alt Art, Art Rare.
Ooh, that blue mark's nice.
Actually, no, you did pretty good in it when you think about it. Maybe no, because I got the gold and the art. I got a gold Terra and thingy thing. So
Oh yeah, we've got a gold in each box.
you've got a gold in each
yeah,
box.
yeah,
I got a Terra full art and I got an old art as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
I
maybe.
thought the gold would replace.
Did you buy
the
a case or did you buy singular boxes?
There's only 2 single boxes I bought.
Yeah.
But I didn't touch that. That's at home. So
Okay.
this is all in one case.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh well, there you're probably gonna have a case or maybe one of these boxes here will have like 2 old arts in it. I wouldn't be surprised. So it's got the Vespa Queen Terra full art, Rhyme full art, Coridon EX. Lucky to get this, honestly, because the Charizard EX is supposedly hard to get to the gold, and you got both in one box. You know, your boxes
I wasn't surprised.
your box is already looking like Adam's, and it makes me kind of mad because my box is just kind of made me sit there like going, "Where's the Charizard, man? This Charizard set doesn't feel like a Charizard." Pawmot EX, Tyranitar Terra, Absol EX full art, which is kind of cool. Oh, you got the Lechonk. Oh, I reckon low-key this is one of the best cards in the set. It just looks cool.
But
I didn't like the Piggy when it first came out. I was like, this Piggy's annoying me.
generally speaking, I think they printed a little bit too many Lechonks
You reckon?
in many sets. Lechonks in so many sets.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
way too many.
I think they're just standing in there. Like, he's like, hey, this is a new Pokemon. He's cool. You're going to like him whether you like it or not. And that's just how it's happened. And a Glimora EX. So that's been a pretty cool box. Like, couple of boxes, man. You're off to a flyer. You're definitely off to a flyer. Like, your spread of cards over these 2 boxes looks like the spread of cards that me and Evelyn had with the 34 packs from the pre-release.
Nice.
So that's not too bad. All right. That's going to be it for this one. Make sure you come back in, subscribe, and we'll be doing the next 2 boxes in the next video, which will be coming out in a day or couple days or so. Take it easy, guys.